welcome back to the Company of Heroes tournament with me, Inuki. Now, this is a strange game because, hey, what are the engineers doing there hanging out? M3allem versus Guderian, we have that matchup occurring now. The first game has disappeared. I can't find the first game anywhere. However, I do happen to know who won the first game. It was our champion, M3allem, who won the first game as the Wehrmacht. Now it's switched around. The players are in reverse. So we have Guderian on the south side this time. He's getting his Wehrmacht quarters up on his second Pioneers. They're gunning it out to the first victory point on the left. Maybe they're going for the fuel point. Decisions. Ooh, it looks like there's a usual case of lots of engineers pouring out. The free engineers barracks. The extra capping will be a good thing to have. Lots of fuel early on. Maybe extending over to this usual fuel point here. Fending off some of the Pioneers too. We'll see what Guderian wants to bring up. First of all, hopefully a Volks. Always love the Volks opening. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. As for M3allem, though, so M3allem in the previous tournament, he played very well. He has some really entertaining games there. And do check out that tournament, by the way. Also, I'm starting to do more exciting stuff on Inuki TV as I get more renowned, let's say. So I'm going to be doing some giveaways. I have some games to give away. I have Rainbow Six Las Vegas 2, Just Cause 2, some game called Nexius, and I think like 5 other games I have. If you want to get in on the giveaways, look for my announcement videos when they arrive. If you want to know when those announcement videos arrive, you'll have to hit the subscribe button. It's just the way it happens to work out. Also, I'll be announcing them on... let's just cut off the A there. On Facebook. So if you get on the Facebooks, you can see announcements there. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to see when these giveaways are and get in on them. We do have an MG out from Guderian as his first unit, followed by a bike. So not the Volk started that I was hoping for. But it can provide some interesting stuff. We'll see how that bike is going to be pushing away some units very, very shortly. There's an engineer here, though. I don't think this is going to be quite enough to actually assault this area. Guderian is focusing on this left-hand side with that MG around in this area. You see his MG is moving up. That bike is enough to support the Pioneers. Very, very excellent support there. And now the MG has revealed its location. There is light battlings happening on all sides of the map. Everyone wants to fight it out so far. Rifleman checking in over to the right-hand side of the map. Guderian on the left. I think this worked out pretty well for M3allem, actually, as he's now going to be able to back capture some of these areas and easily get hold of this additional fuel point. So, whilst Guderian might have one decent-sized fuel point, he's not going to get both of them, and he's even going to lose out on extra munitions as well. So, how will Guderian go and respond to this? He is moving up his MG. Maybe he's going to try and cut off with the MG on this point here, and he's going to protect it with some mines as well. I think this is smart. This is very, very smart. He's saying to himself, maybe a rifleman squad is going to come up behind my MG and flank it. I'm going to place my hopes in this mine, and someone comes around there. We do have a Volk squad and a Pioneer squad. This engineer looks like he isn't going to be able to make it out alive. He's just hiding behind that building, waiting for some support. The riflemen are assisting in that engagement. Meanwhile, the MG is hitting the engineer squad, capturing that right-hand point. But no longer is the case. The riflemen are still trying to capture this munitions point. Hiding behind that building, taking limited fire as possible. The engineers, were they able to get away? Yo, there he is! Run, little soldier! Go on, there's some very treasurable stuff in that backpack of yours. You wouldn't want that to fall into the enemy hands, like a water bottle. Ah, I do have my water bottle on me. Great. It's getting winter now, guys, and you have to... I've lost all my hoodies, so that's really a massive problem for me. I need to find them. I need to find and hunt and track down the bar steward who has stolen all of my hoodies. Where have they gone? It's not pleasant to have, like, winter empty my home. Essentially because the building itself that I live in isn't too sealed, so it gets a bit chilly. In any case, Rifleman versus Volks, light cover versus light cover. those Yanks versus the people that just aren't satisfied enough with living in Germany, so they have to extend out. It's like a loft conversion, only slightly more deaf. A rifleman coming on the flank, and Guderian says, nope, I don't want to be a part of this fight. We'll just hang back here. I guess the loft conversion can wait for now. Maybe extend on a conservatory over on this area. We are getting this fuel point. Yummy yummies. Now, M3allem, his response, I mean, it feels like M3allem has to respond to this now. He can't let Guderian just hang on to that fuel point forever and ever. The MG nicely suppressing that rifleman squad. M3allem ditches out on this one. We've got Volks and bikes moving up in unison, and I don't think that M3allem wants to be capping under fire here. He's even retreating his other rifleman squad as well. So he had this point for a whole 5 seconds. Not too good now, though. So, again, M3allem will have to be on the offensive. We have a sniper out on the field for Guderian, but just seeing what M3allem can do with the flame engineer and the rifleman squad on this side. Oh, we have some mines to run into. That's going to be adventure times for these guys, wishing that they had instead opted for the minesweeper instead, and I think they are actually going to run over it as well. So we'll just watch this. Yeah, one lone wolf. No, he decides to get his friend caught in the action as well, and for some reason he steps on the mine and his friend dies. How impolite is that? If you step on the mine, you should take all of the mine. M3allem saying he couldn't retreat. And stepping on another mine over here. We just got it there in time for that, and our bike is doing some donuts. I guess, why not? Let's just do some celebratory donuts. Mine, so fun, so fun. What does M3allem want to do here? He waits for his flamethrower. We hit another mine. Really want to see those minesweepers come out now from M3allem, because we know that there's going to be lots of mines placed around. There's still quite a few hit ones here. The sniper from Guderian with 2 kills. 2, that's double the amount of kills. That was very fast. You'll also notice that M3allem has bars. He's had this for a few minutes now. So very fast bars, but not exactly much infliction on Guderian at the time being, I would say. His bars were alright timed, but the damage that they've done by having them doesn't seem good enough. I'd still say that the minesweepers are probably the best thing he could have gone for at the moment. Yeah, he's not going to run to these mines, but just an engineer by himself, and he explodes into a cloud of flame and then steps onto the mine. We're just doing everything horribly wrong. This is tragic for M3allem. There's still some more mines here that we can run into. It's a great mine placement. The Volks and the Pioneers running through that flame dust that was liberated from the flame canister of the flamethrowers. Flame off. Flames are off. Our flamethrowers are not doing too well at the moment. These ones are pretty beat up as well. Same goes for the rifleman too. Now, what's going off in the base of the Guderian? Just the Krieg barracks. That's not too bad. Nothing going. Oh, there we go. We got our triage center. We'll be popping pills in no time. Our rifleman. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. Flamethrower engineer. Seeking medical attention. Hopefully he'll get the right treatment that's just right for him and his payment package. Guderian, though. I think Guderian's having a very nice time right now. It's just a stroll in the park for him. He's not lost anything. He's holding down this left perfectly well. He's even got time to focus on this right now, especially with a mass retreat which has gone on for M3allem. He's even surrounding this rifleman squad. And yeah, the Pioneers will try and hide behind the building, even try and hide in the building, open the door, find some windows, and take a load of bar fire. I think the bars aren't actually too concerned about this, but they may have to be concerned of all of the Volks and the snipers. It's just a delicious treat for them. A bit of ice cream scooped directly into the mouth of Guderian. His bike doesn't want to chase, though. His bike could have done some more damage. We're just missing the mines there. Narrowly avoiding them. Now, it would have been nice to run over them whilst retreating, but I bet if it's not already painful enough, we are sweeping some mines now. Way for M3allem. All right. times are getting good for him as he's no longer going to be stepping horrifically on them. Our rifles are charging the left, though. They do force retreat. Not really a massive retreat, though. He's just looping it round the building, going for a bit of a stroll. And, where will the MG want to set up now? Ooh. We'll see what Guderian wants to do with that. I guess he's focused on capturing the yummy points. And the victory points are very important as well. The victory points is what the game is all about. I love victory point control. Annihilation games tend to go on for quite a while. But M3allem currently 200 points down, thereabouts. Guderian not lost a single one, but we've seen games like this before. I played a game in Company of Heroes where I got put down to 1 point. It was 501. And then I came back! And I was like, hell yeah! This is what I like about victory point mode. It gets very, very exciting. It's one of those additional elements. It's a resource, essentially. It's like a resource of time is what I would call it. And it gets tense. It gets very tense, just trying to play perfectly, not allowing your enemy to capture these points. And he focuses so heavily on them. As for M3allem, though, I don't think now he's too much concerned about it. He does need to fend off some of these units and try and kill some of the significant stuff, like the Puma, which has arrived on the field. We do have a motor pool, which has just popped up. The timing isn't quite right, but don't worry. Don't worry, I'm sure M3allem can produce something soon. Just needs a little extra manpower. There we go, he's getting his Greyhound. His Greyhound will work against the Puma until that Puma gets its upgunned. We saw that in one of the last games, actually, the upgunned Puma taking out some of the Greyhounds now. We've got 2 Pioneers over on the right, and I guess we're doing the buddy-buddy system. Just these Pioneers are checking on their fellow Pioneers, making sure that nothing bad happens to them. Oh no, they are placing some mines down, exactly what I want to see. But who is going to be moving to the right? Are there any minesweepers? Yes, there are some minesweepers. That is good. Our sniper with only 8 kills, 12 minutes in. It's not the best sniper I've seen, but it's an okay sniper. It's a satisfactory sniper. He's not exactly seen many targets to shoot, bless him. I say that, it's not really something you want to be blessing him about. Oh, I didn't have enough people to kill. Oh, isn't that so cute? No, it isn't. It's death-defying. Guderian with a Pack 38, so he is responding to a possible Greyhound. And we know that there is a possible Greyhound because there's the possible Greyhound. It's now stretching the limits of possibility and more in the area of certainty. And the side armor has been upgraded. Here comes the 50 cal firing one shot. Where is the Pack 38? It is running as fast as it can. The leg animations are incredible on these guys. It feels like they're taking a poop. But there he goes. Placed down is the Greyhound. Yes, it is in range, and even the curvy shot at the end there. I noticed that some people actually noticed some of the curvy shots as well. You notice when they sometimes pick off infantry units, it goes past the infantry unit and then sweeps round and hits them in the back, and it's like, wow, how the hell do you pull that one off? That's some skill shot right there. Call of Duty guys would just be totally creaming their pants over that one. But with double Pumas on the field, I can certainly see one of these Pumas not being like the other. One of these Pumas receiving a upgunned cannon, as if I could remember it. I can't remember the actual millimeter. I always try and think of what millimeter cannon it is, but so many millimeters of justice to remember, so we'll skip over that information and just call it the upgunned. Our riflemen are retreating because they ran headstrong into an MG. This is why we split our units. It's an interesting concept. It's an interesting concept which works, surprisingly enough, as well. We got a second Greyhound. Wow, M3allem is going for the challenging play. Now, 2 Greyhounds versus 2 Pumas. The maths, they add up. Sure, 2 Greyhounds will beat 2 Pumas if 1 Greyhound beats 1 Puma. So surely that will work. We got Minesweeper action this time round from Guderian, sweeping those mines. And you see, Guderian, he ran into like much less mines, but he was confident in making use of the Minesweepers much more as well. Our Minesweepers on the left, they are getting Slightly pinned down, also slightly dead, but don't worry, medical insurance will cover death, perhaps. And yes, here it comes the flank that we wanted to see from M3allem right from the very beginning, and the response time of Guderian was extremely long, but the secondary response time of Guderian is bring in the Pumas! It's like bring in the wall. And I don't think this is going to be too healthy for the poor Greyhounds, not with this 38 sitting here. You see one more shot on that Greyhound, but we do have sticky bombs up. Sticky bombs is what we want to see. Out of control Puma. We have one Greyhound left, and I think 2 more shots into this Puma will eradicate it. But the Greyhound is getting blocked by the Puma, making the Greyhound stay right in front of its target. Come on, 38. Come on, you've got to rotate. You just need one more shot. I think if M3allem, he does notice that this 38 is not in the correct rotation, but now it's too late. Oh, we get one veterancy up for the Greyhound. Meanwhile, the riflemen pick up an additional bar, and the 38 has been decreased. This is exactly what M3allem needs to see. And we've even got... Oh, no, he runs into a mine. This is not what we want to finish. And the sniper blocks him. He is made of steel. He just shoulder barrages that Greyhound, and it explodes. We do, if you've not noticed in the corner of the screen, though, have this medical station up. Guderian is going to be capitalizing on some of these losses, but I don't think there was too much infantry losses there. So, not much medical yummy stuff to delight ourselves with to turn into grenadiers, but however, it's still great to see one of those up. However, looking at the map screen, with M3allem losing that Greyhound, problems are on the horizon, as he is only left with 3 riflemen and an engineer. Ooh. At least the guy picked up the treasured bar. We're going to make use of that bar, hopefully, by killing the leftover infantry. But Guderian says, hey, you just wasted 2 Greyhounds. I'm going to purchase another Puma, because I'm going to be one-upping you all the way. Wow, significant infantry loss right next to this victory point. Look at all the bodies. Most of them not even survivors for medical ninjas to pick up. Oh my god, here comes the medical guy. He's very, very choosy on who he picks up. He prefers the German-flavoured soldiers rather than the American-flavoured soldiers. But hey, oh, there's one here as well. Good stuff. So we need a few more of them, and we'll be all ready to go. Look at the mines, though. Just mines in a staggered formation. I love to see mines. There is a proper way to place mines. And I learnt this from the days of yore. No, not the days of yore. Back in the Operation Flashpoint days, you place them in like a either a V or an inverse V. Fuck, my elbows don't bend that way. Who made it like this? Mines right next to mines. This isn't going to end too well if these mines detonate these mines. It's like a surprise, but with debris flying in your eye instead of hundreds of thousands. It looks like this Puma is pushing the 38, but I can assure you that is not what's happening. 2 Pumas again! Damn, we should really buy some anti-tank. I don't know why M3allem is waiting around. He at least needs to get an AT gun, damn it. But in any case, he has the manpower. He's going armor. He's just popped up that armor. Okay, we'll see what he wants to do with that. Maybe he's going to try and get a tank factory. That's why he's saving up manpower, but his fuel is ever so slightly not existent at the moment. A sticky grenade off onto the Puma. It isn't going to destroy it, but it's going to immobilize it. That's as good as dead unless it gets some repairs. Some kills on retreat. We've got a Panzerschreck. Neat. I like seeing a Panzerschreck. Just one Panzerschreck is a great combo, but is it really needed with all the vehicles which M3allem has so far? It's just a complete guess. There's no scouting whatsoever from Guderian. He could scout. He's kept his bike alive for a decent amount of time. He must have for it to have 4 kills. I don't want to be really flamboyant. Well, I guess flamboyant. But can you fix the lag for Game 3? It's really unplayable. It's lagging. It's lagging. Did you know it's lagging? Damn it, it's lagging, it's lagging, it's lagging! I think that might be a GG from M3allem. The poor son of a bitch is lagging. I know M3allem is a good guy, though. I know Guderian is a good guy, and they might deliver some good games for the next one. This is a best of 3. This was the second game, though. Don't worry, you've not missed a game. The first game didn't ever exist. So we have the last game between M3allem and Guderian. Join me then. As for now, remember the Facebooks and the subscription and the giveaways and the stuff like that. I'm Inuki. Bye.
You want more video? Over there at the top of the screen are relevant videos, and some other videos below them. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button too. If you got this far, maybe you should press like. No one sticks around for this long. Your loyalty shall go unrewarded.